Spain is known around the world for its lively festivals, such as La Tomatina and the fairs of Seville and Malaga, where flamenco dancing and costumes paint a picture of pure passion. Its imposing buildings are also iconic, from the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona to the Prado Museum in Madrid, home to priceless works of art. And of course, the gastronomy. Tapas, paella, and fine wines make the culinary experience authentic and delicious. Before continuing this journey through the Iberian Peninsula, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss content like this. Tourism without limits could give you an idea for your next dream trip. Are you ready? But have you ever thought about whether all this beauty and joy is actually experienced by all the citizens of the country? Or is everyday reality much harsher than what the travel guides say? Today, we will delve into a lesser-known aspect of this land, rich in history, culture, and flavors. Situated in the southwestern corner of Europe, Spain occupies a strategic position on the Iberian Peninsula, bordering Portugal, Andorra, and France, and separated from Morocco by only 14 km across the Strait of Gibraltar. Although it is not the largest country in Europe, it is one of the most diverse. From the green and rainy north to the arid Andalusian plains, from the central plains to lively coastal cities such as Barcelona and Valencia. Not forgetting the Balearic and Canary Islands, famous for their festivals and volcanoes. Madrid, in the heart of the nation, blends history, culture, and modernity, while the south retains a strong Arab influence that transports visitors to another world. Such a variety of landscapes corresponds to an equally marked diversity in the quality of life. Spain has experienced times of great splendor and dark periods. It saw the Romans build cities, the Arabs transform its architecture, and the Christians unify the territory with the Reconquista. From here departed the ships financed by the Catholic monarchs that brought Christopher Columbus to America, beginning an era of wealth and conquest. However, the 20th century marked one of the most difficult periods for the country, with the Civil War followed by the dictatorship of Francisco Franco, which lasted until the democratic transition in 1975. Since then, Spain has experienced modernization and progress, but inequalities between rich and poor regions persist, as well as a housing crisis that makes life difficult in large cities. Spain is a dream destination that enchants with its extraordinary variety of landscapes, culture, and traditions. This country is among the most loved destinations by travelers from all over the world, thanks to its perfect combination of history, nature, gastronomy, and entertainment. From iconic cities such as Barcelona, with its famous Sagrada Familia, and Madrid, with the majestic Royal Palace, to the picturesque villages and timelessly charming cities of Andalusia, one of the most authentic and traditional regions of Spain. Andalusia is a land of contrasts, where the grandeur of the Alhambra in Granada, the majesty of the Cathedral of Seville with its imposing Giralda, and the Arab charm of the Mezquita in Cordoba, one of the most surprising architectural wonders in the world, coexist. Each Andalusian city holds centuries of history and a unique cultural mix, the result of the Moorish, Christian, and Jewish influences that have shaped the region over the centuries. Seville, the Andalusian capital, is the beating heart of the region, famous for its lively atmosphere, flower-filled patios, and age-old traditions such as Semana Santa and the spectacular Feria de Abril, where flamenco is danced until dawn. Granada, on the other hand, is a city with a mystical soul, with its charming neighborhoods such as Albaicín, full of narrow streets and breathtaking views of the Sierra Nevada. Andalusia is not only culture and architecture, but also nature and sea. The Costa del Sol, with towns such as Marbella, Malaga, and Nerja, offers some of the best beaches in Spain, perfect for those who love the sun and relaxation. Those seeking wilder landscapes can explore the spectacular cliffs of Cabo de Gata, the evocative Tabernas Desert, unique in Europe, or the verdant Sierra de Grazalema Natural Park. The region is also the cradle of flamenco, one of the most authentic and passionate artistic expressions in Spain, which finds its roots in the tablaos of Seville and the alleys of Jerez de la Frontera, home of this captivating dance. And you can't talk about Andalusia without mentioning its rich gastronomy. The region is famous for tapas such as gazpacho, salmorejo, pescadito frito, and the delicious jamón ibérico de bellota, considered among the best hams in the world. Every corner of Andalusia exudes history, culture, and passion, offering an unforgettable travel experience between art, flavors, and breathtaking landscapes. Visiting Andalusia means immersing yourself in the true essence of Spain, among cities of art, white villages, traditional festivals, and a warm welcome that conquers anyone who visits. If you love the sea and heavenly beaches, you can't miss the Balearic Islands, with Ibiza and Formentera, or the spectacular coasts of the Canary Islands, perfect for those looking for a mix of relaxation and adventure. For history and culture lovers, cities like Seville, Granada, and Toledo offer a journey through time among Moorish architecture, medieval castles, and living traditions. As mentioned, Spanish gastronomy is another great attraction. From the famous Valencian paella to delicious tapas, Iberian ham and sangria, each dish tells a story made of intense and authentic flavors. Traditional festivals, such as the spectacular Feria de Sevilla, the colorful Tomatina de Buñol, or the famous Fiesta de San Fermín with the running of the bulls in Pamplona, are unique experiences that show the lively and festive soul of the Spanish people. If you are planning a trip to Spain, don't miss out on the most beautiful places and unmissable experiences that this country has to offer. Among the unmissable destinations are Madrid, the beating heart of Spain, with the Royal Palace, the Prado Museum, and the lively Plaza Mayor. Barcelona amazes with the majestic Sagrada Familia, Park Güell, and the charm of the Ramblas. For a taste of Andalusia, Seville is the perfect city with the cathedral, the Alcazar, and traditional flamenco performances. Spanish cuisine is one of the most loved in the world. Tapas are an essential tradition. Patatas bravas, jamón ibérico, tortilla de patatas, and gambas al ajillo are just some of the specialties. Valencian paella, Andalusian gazpacho, and cocido madrileño best represent the country's culinary variety. Desserts such as churros with chocolate and crema catalana cannot be missed, accompanied by a glass of sangria or a good Rioja wine. As for accommodation, Spain offers solutions for all tastes and budgets. From elegant luxury establishments like the Ritz in Madrid or the W in Barcelona, to charming paradors, hotels set in historic buildings, to budget hostels for backpackers. Tourist apartments are an excellent choice for those who prefer a more independent stay. Let's get back to the holidays. Spanish festivals are among the most spectacular in the world. The Feria de Abril in Seville and the Feria de Malaga are an explosion of color, music, and flamenco dance. La Tomatina in Buñol transforms the city into a tomato battlefield. Pamplona's San Fermín, with its famous running of the bulls, attracts visitors from all over the world, In Valencia, the fallas light up the nights with imposing papier-mâché sculptures that are burned in a magical atmosphere. Finally, New Year's Eve in Madrid and Barcelona is celebrated with the custom of eating 12 grapes at the stroke of midnight for a lucky year. Football in Spain is not just a sport, but a culture that unites millions of fans. Legendary teams such as Real Madrid and Barcelona ignite the famous Clásico, while historic clubs such as Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, and Valencia keep the passion alive throughout the country. Stadiums such as the legendary Santiago Bernabéu and the majestic Camp Nou are temples of football where the atmosphere is electrifying. In addition, the Spanish League is considered one of the most spectacular championships in the world, thanks to a mix of talent, technique, and passion that is also reflected in the victories of the Spanish national team, world champion in 2010 and two-time European champion. For Spaniards, football is much more than a game. It is identity, pride, and an unbreakable bond with their city and tradition. Whether you're looking for culture, good food, relaxation, or fun, Spain has everything you need for an unforgettable trip. But let's talk more about women. Spanish women embody an irresistible charm that arises from the encounter between Mediterranean passion and European elegance. Strong, independent, and aware of their worth, they have embraced a sexual freedom that reflects the cultural evolution of the country. In cities like Madrid and Barcelona, gender equality is also manifested in the confidence with which they express their femininity, without taboos, and with a sense of self-determination. Spanish society has embraced a modern idea of sexuality, where the right to pleasure and personal exploration is lived with open-mindedness, making Spain a symbol of emancipation and freedom in the European landscape. Were you surprised to discover these lesser-known aspects of Spain? Let us know in the comments and keep following us to explore the less talked about side of the world together.